I definitely didn't sync that.
Check one, finale time.
You ready?
Guys, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready either.
I'm not ready at all.
Nah, we ready.
Gosh. Hey everybody!
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will, and we are...
Working Title! Tonight is the finale of Season 2. We've come far. We've come far.
No!
But it's time to end.
I don't want it to.
Season 2, Episode 8, Chapter 16 of The Mandalorian. Guys, this has been a fun trip.
This is the show that started us.
Yeah, pretty
is.
much.
It is.
And once it's gone,
No cap.
we're gone.
You'll never see us again!
We're disappearing.
Yep.
No, but
We
this has
forced
been-
Ghost out of here.
Yeah, this has been fun. I really like this season. What are you guys thinking?
It's the best.
Yeah, so far,
Yeah.
I've enjoyed the season a lot, more than the last.
Yeah.
Both are great. And, you know, we've had some really good moments, character development, and just good Star Wars Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Or just
Juicy
stuff.
lore
Yes.
brought to real life.
For the hardcore fans.
Yeah, for real.
It's been good.
I mean, what? We've had the Crate Dragon Pearl. We've had Ahsoka. We've had
Boba Fett.
talk of the M count from the prequels.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean-
Stuff we didn't think would be mentioned. Snoke, potentially. What else?
Cobb Vanth.
Cobb Vanth. Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
he was like a from a book recently in the new Star Wars Disney book. So there's that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really bringing in everything. They even mentioned Battlefront 2 stuff.
Operation Cinder.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this has been exciting for Star Wars fans, exciting for non-Star Wars fans who are just getting their first grasp into the Star Wars universe. But now it's time to come to a close until Season 3. Unless there's no Season 3.
There better be.
Everybody
They're-
just dies.
You can't finish the story like
Everybody's dead.
They've announced they're filming already.
Dang it!
that. Oh, awesome.
What are your expectations going into this finale?
So basically what I think is that we're going to get a big fight, kind of like last season finale. I think we might get some, crazy action sequence. Nothing like, we're not talking movie level, but, for what this show is. And
I mean, hey, you don't know.
we're getting a Beskar spear and Darksaber duel. It's happening.
Oh,
It's got to happen. I want it to happen. And I want Grogu in frickin' Mando's arms flying away at the end of this.
I think we should see some reoccurring characters get killed off.
Like...
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe one of those two.
Oh,
Cara Dune or Grief.
Grief Kargas.
Grief Kargas.
Car lovers.
Or,
Yeah, Carl.
I don't know. There's no way we're going to lose Baby Yoda.
I think, like last week, we're going to be getting an Empire Strikes Back finale where a lot of our characters might not make it out. I think they're going to bring in a lot of characters like that we've been meeting throughout the past 2 seasons at the expense of having a tragedy amongst their daring rescue, as we see in the thumbnail. So, yeah, I don't think everybody's making it out, but I think we're going to have a fun cliffhanger that leads into Season 3.
In other words, the bad guys are going to win.
And I've been told we have to stay for the end credits, so we got to stay tuned for that.
I had no
Really?
idea, so
Yeah,
we
I
would've
didn't know
missed
that. That's
yeah,
awesome.
we would have missed that, so we got to stay tuned for that. I was
Awesome.
told by my buddy. So we're gonna hop into it. Before we begin, make sure you like these videos. Hit the subscription button. We're going to be doing Vikings coming up soon, probably at the end of this year. We have a Star Wars thing that we're going to be reacting to soon. I can't tell you what it is, so keep your eyes peeled for that. You don't know. Could be a movie, could be a show. And we're going to be doing Marvel going into 2021, so if you like Marvel, make sure you're there for that.
This is not a market substitute. Make sure you go on Disney Plus, watch Mando, and then come over here and see our reaction. It's us, your boys. Yeah!
It's lit, baby. Let's get to it.
Punch it.
Bah!
You have something I want.
Oh, God.
I can meet
The disrespect of my boy.
Oh!
She's coming back!
Of
Yeah!
course. Wait, should we skip this?
Yeah, do it. Skip it.
Spoiler.
Last time we see this intro. till
How long
next
is this episode?
year? I don't know.
I'm not even gonna look.
I don't even want to know. Maybe if it's 20 minutes, whatever. So be it.
I'll be disappointed.
Okay.
Oh, W. See, look. Already. You got
Already?
your space battle.
And we got the noise.
Oh.
What?
They're chasing down Doctor.
They're not gonna kill him, right?
EMP.
Nice.
I mean, they know that this doctor wasn't trying to kill the baby.
I really didn't think they'd bring this guy back, honestly.
Really?
Board this thing from the back, underneath.
It's from the back.
He's on the cruise.
Oh, you liar.
I'm not with him. We can work something out.
Oh!
Drop you up.
Oh my god.
You want to know what else I saw? I saw your planet destroyed. I was on the Death Star.
What a bastard.
Which one?
You think it's funny? How many millions were killed on those bases? At destroying your planet.
Blow his brains out.
Yeah,
Small
seriously.
price to pay to rid the galaxy of terrorism.
Yeah, you suck of shit. Fucking discern that.
Bitch ass down.
Deserve that.
She said, which one?
Such a bomb.
I love that Cop Van said that too. He was like, the second one, that is.
The rescue!
Oh boy. But will they rescue him?
Yes.
Also, what planet are we going to, guys?
No idea.
Tatooine.
Camino. Another dust planet. Jakku!
No. No, please.
Why does everybody want to go back to Jakku?
I don't know.
Wow, he's flying.
Honestly, it might be Jakku.
Painted his armor, didn't paint the ship.
I know. Oh, the paint's expensive nowadays. Hey, that's Bo-Katan ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Those, I'm pretty sure that's a Mandalorian ships.
Yeah.
Oh, are we on Mandalore?
It could be.
Holy shit.
It could be.
I don't know.
It's desert.
We did guess that.
Nah, they're not on Mandalore.
Yeah. I don't really remember other aliens really being on Mandalore.
They're...
Dang, they look perfect. They look just like the animated.
Oh, there's some spatchka on the table.
Yes,
Love it.
finally.
Who?
Moff
Gideon.
Let's go, baby. Oh!
Never find him.
That name should spark a fire under your seat.
They know.
We don't need these two.
You are not a Mandalorian.
Never said I was.
I didn't know psychics were allowed to talk.
Mandalore. The Empire turned that planet to glass.
You are a disgrace
gosh,
to
okay.
your armor.
We didn't know that.
Sama belonged to my father.
Don't you mean your donor?
Careful, princess.
You are a clone. I've heard your voice thousands of times.
Mine might be the last one you hear.
Oh, shit! Oh! Beat her ass!
Yetsu Boba! Oh, come on, Boba.
Come on, Boba.
You old man. Come on. Whoa.
Both of you.
Roaring
We
lions.
don't have that planet.
Where did everyone go in this? Like, did everyone
They
clear
saw
out?
They
Boba.
walked out
They
the
saw
second
Boba
they-
and they were like, "Oh, I know that face."
With the dark saber restored to me, Mandalore will finally be within range.
Help me
like how she said that.
And you can have whatever you
In
want.
range.
More of like, and it will finally be mine! Those are the vibes I'm
She's
getting.
kind of been evil.
These are third generation design. They are no longer suits. The
Robots.
human inside was the final weakness to be solved. They're droids. They draw too much power
Bro,
to
look at
protect
how
their ready.
many there are.
How long to power up?
A few minutes,
You say
perhaps.
25, maybe 30.
Being held.
Tandem decks in a penetration maneuver.
And me?
Will be misdirection. Kid.
Do you think we just got a doctor as part of the team now
They're gonna be a real thing.
Maybe.
for like next season? If we got a, that'd be
Their bay is
totally like
great.
Mass Effect. Get your doctor, your
Can you
scientist.
make it to... I don't care what happens to him as long as he surrenders to me.
Prepare to exit jump space.
Copy that?
You need to chill
Get the hell
out.
out of there as soon as they clear us to dock.
She's gonna ruin everything.
Yeah, she is.
That's the way she's been since Clone Wars.
I'll put on a good show.
Watch out for those deck cannons.
Don't worry about me. Just be careful in there.
What is it?
Exiting hyperspace in 3.
Oh, he said he was gonna
2,
handle everything else.
1.
He'll handle the
Yeah,
outside.
he said he'll put on a show.
I mean, hey, I'm down. It's okay.
He just came out the gate shooting.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Pretending like he's.
Yeah, he's chasing them.
It's so nice to see this again.
I wonder if he'll know.
Copy Linda Shuttle.
He's like, Slave One never misses. It looks really good.
Yeah. Just gonna let him go right then. I love it.
Interesting. So the gate's just enough to let one tie out at a time. Oh gosh.
That's the landing zone too?
That's what I'm saying. It's
Wow.
so small. You ain't fitting the Millennium Falcon in this thing.
Gideon has a face of like he knows something's up.
Yeah, of course. He's too smart.
Oh, shooting backwards!
Immediately.
Let's go.
Like I said, immediately.
Oh, and he dipped.
See, that's too suspect.
I'm curious to see these
Like,
things in action.
I'm curious what the twist is going to be. I feel like there's a twist, but I just like don't know what it is.
Listen to this dubstep.
I guess it is. Yeah. Just carrying
Oh, there's a spear.
the spear around.
We're getting that fight, bro. We're getting that fight.
So how good do you think Moff Gideon is at fighting?
I would say it depends on how long he's had the saber.
He's an ISB agent. He's going to be able to
True.
to do
Callus.
work.
Callus is a
did
pretty good
work.
fighter.
Yeah.
Or he could, yeah.
Or,
So cool.
Oh, they go through.
Come on.
Yeah,
got him.
It's all feeling too easy.
Yeah, no, it's
all
definitely
too easy.
It's only been like 10 minutes.
I know.
Not even.
No way.
No.
Stormtroopers are
It's their
idiots.
I was gonna
Of
say
course
it's their
it is.
helmets. They
Yeah.
can't see the peripheral. Tunnel vision.
Right now, I gotta keep a ton of vision.
Black, black.
What an idiot. He's not even facing the...
Alright, there's somewhere.
Oh!
Big no win.
Nice shot.
Oh!
Let's go.
Was that a wrist blaster?
No.
Watch your wrist rockets.
Compared
Oh, okay. They're all coming out. That seems like overkill.
Just chuck the gun, it always works.
Okay.
Exactly.
Boom.
There's stormtroopers, guys. You got this.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get that gun unjammed for the dark troopers to roll up.
Nah, she can just. She's Cara, dude. She'll just warhammer.
She'll just use her biceps.
Single one.
She just goes up to one and crushes its head. One will get out.
Oh,
No way.
shoot in the face!
Oh!
Shoot in the face!
It's so scary looking.
Damn. Look, they also look like the Sentinels
Alright,
from,
we have to deal with one.
from X-Men.
Oh my gosh.
The Beskar spear. Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
No, dude.
Oh!
Gosh.
Oh!
My gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
His head is going through the wall!
His neck is gonna hurt so bad.
melt him.
Oh, we just got General Grievous.
General Kenobi, I'm coming for you!
What in the world?
Yeah, Overkill's right. Alright, this ain't even fair.
How is he supposed to kill this thing?
They're literally like Beskar. How are we supposed to beat it?
Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
yes. Let's get some Oberyn Martell in here.
Use your
Yeah.
ult.
Let's
Use
go.
your ult the whole time.
What is it? Is he reinforcing it? Oh!
No way. They got no. They can fly. They can fly.
They did. They had
Yeah.
jetpacks when they took
They're fine.
Grogu.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yes!
Break it. Break it. Break it. There you go.
Oh.
That's pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
For Star Wars, at least.
Child's gone. Oh.
No, I can't.
No way.
The kid is just fine where he is.
Nope. Stop. Stop.
Mesmerizing, isn't it?
You keep it. I just want the kid.
I've already got what I want from him. His blood. All I wanted was to study his blood. This child is extremely gifted.
Oh gosh.
And has been blessed with rare properties that have the potential to bring order back to the galaxy.
What in the world?
So what, is he gonna kill him or? Stop with the happy music.
I see your bond with him.
No way. No way.
Take it.
Nah.
But you will leave my ship immediately and we will go our separate ways.
No way.
Come on, I want to see this dude fight.
No way. It's never that simple. It's never that simple!
Oh! Get the spear out, boy!
Grab it. Grab it.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh,
Oh gosh, don't break it. That's a sick effect. Wow, it leaves fire.
Oh!
dude. Oh my god.
Stab. No way. Uh-oh. What are
You
gonna-
can't do shit now, bro. You can't
No
do
way.
it. Sit down.
You're sparing my life. Well, this should be interesting.
What is up? Like, this is still too easy.
Those Dark Troopers, they'll come back.
That's not what she's talking about. Why don't you kill him now and take it?
Because that's their way. They have to.
It's yours now.
Oh, because
What is?
you have to
The
fight.
dark saber.
Oh, shoot.
It belongs to you.
Only the strongest will survive.
No, it belongs to her.
She's gonna stab him.
She can't take it. It must be won in battle. In order for her to wield the dark saber again.
I yield. It's yours.
Oh no.
Dude,
It doesn't work that way.
he's sick. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're right. Oh.
Perhaps
So-
you'll get another crack at it.
The ray shields have been breached.
So lose a fight to a robot, and then Bo can kill the robot.
None.
Oh my god.
There's still a lot of them.
Okay. Big fucking gun.
Shotgun. Shotgun!
Shotgun!
Shotgun, goddammit!
I got a shotgun!
I said shotgun! Shotgun, damn it!
This is really creepy and ominous.
I'm just gonna start punching. Yes.
They're really like simple robots as compared to like the other droids we've seen.
Yeah, but they're so much stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be as simple as possible.
He can still use the saber.
X-Wing.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
X-Wing.
One X-Wing? Great. You're saved.
No way.
Prompt, identify yourself.
No way. Shut up.
Luke
No
Skywalker?
effing way.
No.
No
Stop,
effing
stop,
way.
Stop. Stop.
No.
Stop. I can't do that. Not right now.
He's reacting.
Stop.
Or it's whoever he called. It could be whoever he called, right?
Stop.
He did send out a signal.
Stop. I can't.
No way.
There's no way. It's
Who else uses an X-Wing?
Everyone in the New Republic.
Why did they stop?
No freaking way.
You think
What
it's
is
a-
it?
They're turning to fight him.
No freaking.
Is it
Oh, it
Luke?
could be Ahsoka, right? She
That's
could
what
have
I
an
was just about to
X-wing.
say. Or is it Luke?
Yeah. I don't know. No. Wait.
Ezra?
Who the fudge is it?
Oh.
Who the fudge is it? It's not Ahsoka.
I mean, she could only be using one blade. I don't know.
Those fight moves.
Look at him. He's scared.
No!
Luke Skywalker!
No freaking way! No freaking way! Look how good it looks!
No.
Oh my gosh. No freaking
Robot hand.
It's
Yeah, it's-
Luke! Oh my god!
Holy shit, dude, it's
Who's playing him?
Sebastian Stan.
Are they just not gonna show the face?
No!
Oh my god!
Drop it.
Shoot him in the
Is
back.
Bo dead?
My pits are sweaty.
Me too. Oh no! Whoa! Oh my god! Don't you dare! You can't do that!
Yeah, so it is Luke because the X-Wing, man.
Oh man, this means Grogu's gonna go away now.
Doesn't necessarily have to. I mean, Ahsoka never joined Luke. Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's beautiful. Oh my god.
Oh, show his face, please.
Dude.
Yep, that's a Luke move.
Cut through the door.
Do the Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Circle.
That's Luke's saber.
Oh, wow.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
Wow.
Come, little one. I will give my life to protect the child, but he will not be safe until he masters his abilities.
You go on. That's who you belong with. He's one of your kind.
They're just gonna get rid of him that quick?
I promise.
Take off his helmet.
Yeah.
Does Kylo Ren kill Baby Yoda?
Let's not think about that right now. Oh, yes.
Oh yes!
Oh. It's so great. Yes, touch his face. Oh, stop.
Aww.
No. Oh.
R2.
I love you! I love you!
Look, you got a new buddy.
You can like hide inside and ride around in R2. This is so wild. Gosh, man. I've seen your eyes before.
May the Force be with you.
You're about to start crying.
Oh, Luke. What? So Luke was the one to take him. Don't end.
Yeah, don't end it. Don't end it.
It's ending.
That was it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, after
Oh
credits.
god.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Twin sons?
Jumped.
He's dead. Nah.
What the fudge?
Oh. God.
Hondo?
Why did he turn fat and become like Chamba? What is this? Oh, Fennec.
And Boba. Save the Twi'lek. Thank you.
Yeah, get out of there.
Boba.
Dude, this place looks perfect.
Don't stand.
Don't stand on that.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
No, it's over there. It's not on that thing.
Still alive.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah, me too. Oh,
What is he doing here?
just
gonna-
running Jabba's
He's
palace.
gonna run the Hutt clan, the cartel.
Oh, please.
Is he gonna run?
Drop him in the Rancor pit.
He's gonna run the Hutts.
Wow. Spotchka!
No freaking way.
I love it. It's so great. This is awesome.
Alright. It's so random.
Yes, it is.
Alright.
The
Book of Boba Fett.
Next season?
What?
Dude! This is exactly what I said was gonna happen!
Wow.
Next season will be about Boba!
No, it could be a
Well,
whole
that could
other
be-
show.
I think it's
Or
gonna-
another show.
I think it's gonna be a whole nother show.
Yeah, the Book of Boba.
So-
he even said that he coined that term, the Book of Boba.
Considering they call it the Book of Boba,
Yeah.
like not Mando season 2 or what, or season 3, I'm guessing it's probably gonna be a whole spin-off show.
He'll have his own show.
Gosh!
46 minutes. All right, so it's one of our more longer episodes.
Okay, guys, that was our reaction to the season finale of Mandalorian, and oh my gosh, I just am so excited.
Yeah,
that was great.
I liked it a lot.
It was good.
I don't know now what to really expect going forward. Honestly, this is not at all what I really thought it was going to be for the finale.
It was, you know, it's funny as poorly as it went. Like in the end, it was going way too well.
Yeah.
And I mean, you called it very early, and I think most people watch this. Like the Dark Troopers aren't gone. Like they're gonna come back and be a problem later. Considering how it was almost impossible. It took literally everything in his arsenal to kill one. So.
So Boba Fett didn't come back to help. He just
down.
So he just went to go start the next chapter in the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
But he went back for Fennec.
Yeah. Well, no, wasn't. Oh, yeah. I guess he
Fennec
did.
stayed
He did.
with them.
Okay. All right. So
So at some point, they're gonna meet up.
Well, he had to pick him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
they left us on a lot of cliffhangers. Honestly, a lot of things that didn't really get finished off.
Mando still has the Darksaber.
That's what I'm saying.
And Bo didn't do shit.
So, like, other than talking about how we think this episode went, like, I already feel like I already want to talk about, like, what's going to happen.
Well, that's fun. We can talk about
Yeah,
it.
I have so many questions.
So, like, the biggest thing is, in Clone Wars, like, you do have to, whoever has the Darksaber, it has to be, like, a to-the-death fight, right?
Yeah, but...
How did that work in
Why not
Rebels?
just disarm the person?
Because, I don't know, Maul kills, what's his name, to get the Darksaber.
I don't want to spoil Rebels for Adam, but I feel like we have to... I know, but we have to bring it up for, like, conversation of this. I mean, yeah, you have to win in combat, but I think it's more of, like, a pride thing for her at this point. Because clearly, she had... There's no way for us to talk about this.
I don't know how to talk about
There's no way for us to talk about that spoiler for Adam.
How do we feel about the episode?
It was really good. I enjoyed it. The CGI looked great. The fight sequences were cool, and also Mando fighting with the Beskar spear versus the Darksaber. I'm not gonna lie, my heart dropped when he started hacking at Mando. I mean, like, I know main character doesn't die, but you never know with these kind of things.
Yeah.
And it scared the crap out of me. I thought he was gonna lose a limb or something.
When his head was getting pounded in, I thought the helmet was gonna start crushing his face.
Oh, yeah, so that's interesting. So, because the helmet can't technically get crushed by something else unless it's a lightsaber, it's
His
like,
head was just going farther.
the only
and
thing that's
farther.
technically moving is really the neck.
Yeah.
So as long as he like pushes his like, how does
Yeah.
that work? Your head's gonna start getting disconnected from the chest as you're getting pushed in. So he's gonna have quite the whiplash the next day.
And
Lord,
For me, The episode was good. It wasn't great.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's not my favorite.
Obviously, I love Star Wars, so I always tune in. But I think that they didn't take a lot of risks in the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Played it safe.
I feel a little underwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
The episode was it was good overall. I liked the squad that we had. I just wish that Moff Gideon kind of did a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there wasn't much of an obstacle for them. Like the Dark Troopers were cool, but only one really fought them. And I feel like the build up since episode 4, building up that particular individual, like those guys, I just was kind of underwhelmed by what they ended up doing overall by the end of the season.
I don't know how old the actor Moff Gideon is, but I just looks like he's maybe a bit elderly. Not saying like 60s, maybe 50s, so maybe he can't do that much.
It's not even the fighting, because like Star Wars has had a long history of older actors involved in fighting, like Ian McDermott, who played Palpatine. Like his fighting wasn't the greatest against Windu. They had to try to computerize as much as they could. Count Dooku, Christopher Lee, his fight with Yoda is as good as it could really get with getting a stunt double occasionally in. So that's not really the issue for me. It's more like I just feel like I would have taken Gideon as a guy who has a plan. Like in season 1, the finale, like I thought there was like stuff that he was really up to, and maybe he still could be up to stuff, but I just feel like by the end of this finale he didn't seem to have a whole lot up his sleeve. Like if his biggest plan was for Bo and Mando to be against each other, I don't know. I just don't see that as like a huge thing.
Yeah,
and I guess it could have been a big thing, but like they didn't, like the episode cut. Now we have to wait till season 3 to see if it becomes anything.
Yeah.
I guess the one like real critique about the show that I would have in general is that the bad guys don't do much. They never have from the beginning of the show. The stormtroopers are stormtroopers, and they're like we don't face any real threats in the show. It's not like you're running into
just the show particularly.
Yeah, the show. Think about it from episode 1. It's a random group of bandits.
Sure.
It's an invasion. These random bounty hunters. It's nobody who's really a major threat to any character.
Then the pirates in the last episode.
The pirates, the stormtroopers. The only thing that was mildly a threat in season 1 was just the amount of stormtroopers and the Death Trooper and the Flame Trooper that like burned out the place. But that's it. And then you go and you look at this season, and other than the Crate Dragon, the spiders, but they're not really like, like everything's more of like an existential. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
it's more of like an existential threat.
Sure.
Than like someone that actually, if I go toe to toe with, I'm losing. And the closest thing actually is the Dark Troopers. But then again, we only got body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of like how they could do it to make the enemy not overpowered, but still make it feel like there's stakes, because the Dark Troopers almost felt like overpowered. Like we don't have somebody like Luke came in, and Luke is that even like playing field for them. But Luke's obviously not going to be a part of the show.
No.
Yeah.
Like he's here and he's out. Also, like how. I guess should we even. What were your thoughts on the episode before we talk about the big thing?
Like I said, it was good. It's not my favorite.
Yeah. What would your favorites be overall? Like your favorite episode be overall for this season?
Oh, that's such a tough question.
Yeah.
I immediately want to say the Ahsoka episode, but at the same time, I don't want to. Like, the first episode was so freaking good.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably a toss-up. I'll give top 3 out of the 8. I'll say, in no order, it's probably Ahsoka, first episode, and
Bill Burr's episode. That one was really freaking good.
I think I might lean more towards the Boba one. But yeah, the Bill Burr one was like a close... That could be like 3B in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really like the premiere a whole lot. The premiere really got me. I already said, like, I like longer installments. So, we got Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. It's crazy because the X-Wing flew in, and I was like...
I denied it.
I just said, no way. That can't be it. It can't be it. It's just, like, one of the things, like, you just don't think that they're actually going to do. I don't know. I'm just so used to, like...
I thought that immediately.
I'm just so used to... Well, but you're also coming from like... this awesome, like, we watched season 1 together, but season 2 where they've really pulled like all the stops, like bringing Ahsoka. Like, I'm just used to Star Wars the last 10 years where it's like you're not gonna, like, you get Battlefront, you don't get Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Like
they don't treat you
they don't
with what you want.
Yeah, they don't give you what you want. And of course I want Luke, and lo and behold, we actually got Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. Like, I was just in denial. I saw it, and like my immediate thought was either Luke or Dave Filoni as the X-Wing. I think it's one of those two. I was like, I don't think Ahsoka would really be on the X-Wing, but I was like, even when I saw the Astro, like R2-D2 in the like the little screen, I was like, it can't be Luke. Like, why the heck would it? Like, I still am like, we're still seeing Luke, and I'm like, that's so bizarre. Like, so what does that mean for Grogu and Luke himself?
You know, it's funny too, because it's just one of those things. I mean, like, we've talked about this a lot on our previous videos, where what does this mean for the show if Grogu is off the show? You know, I mean, we're big Star Wars fans. There's a lot of huge Star Wars fans that watch this, but there's a lot of casual fans that I think really just enjoy Grogu. And the one cool thing about this season actually is that Grogu really is not in it that much. Which is like, shows that like we enjoy watching the show and not having it all be about him.
Yeah.
So I just wonder, like, I do want to know more about his story in particular. Like, does he not come back? Like, does he not come back at all? Like, do we not get any more follow-up of what is happening with him? Do we not get any follow-up on like what the Empire's trying to do?
And that's also the thing I'm like wondering. So we got a deep fake Luke, which means either one of two things. It was hard to get somebody who looks just like Luke for the show, and two, they barely really showed his face. Like, they did a lot of shots of the torso down, which means it would be hard to constantly have a deep faked Luke consistently part of the show. Mm-hmm. So it seems like Luke's really not going to be a part of this at all, and Grogu's not really going to be a part of this at all. And that's kind of what this whole show had. They've kind of built it. So yeah, it is like what you're saying. They've been doing these episodes where, like, Bill Burr's episode wasn't in the episode, the entire episode, until the very end. And we enjoyed that. It's arguably one of the best episodes of the show so far. But they've also built the story around, like, Mando and the baby. So do you think, going into season 3, that Baby Yoda will play any part of the story? Or do you think it'll be like a thing where he comes back in season 4? Or like...
Well, go ahead.
Maybe the season finale. Maybe, or, I don't know, every once in a while, Din will go check up on his little bud.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, at this point in the series, I don't, other than Mando helping retake Mandalore and Bo-Katan being okay with him being in charge of that, I don't know. I mean, because they've alluded to that a lot in this series and this season specifically, like with, like, you know, his, I don't know what to call it, like religious cult type of deal. Like, they're trying to, like, restore Mandalore in their way, and then he runs into Bo-Katan and is like, hey, like, we need to, like, band. She says we need to band together as Mandalorians. That's the only thing that points the show into a direction of, like, what can happen next. But it's just so odd because the way all of his story is lining up is that it really is not a major, but it's a big connecting piece to the sequels.
Yeah.
So it's just odd that it's like, see ya, kid.
Yeah.
You're a huge connecting piece to the movies, but we're not gonna have to, like, have you a part of it. I don't know. It's weird.
So for season 3, how I feel like the show could go is they make it purely the Mandalorian. Like, they make it all about Mandalore. They make it all about being on Mandalore. Like, that could be like the thing. They save the budget for doing, like, a season where it's really involved in, like, we can be getting the armor again. Paz Vizsla showing up. Bo-Katan and her crew and what her section of people are up to and what any other sections of Mandalorians are up to these days. Like, figure out, because they've been dropping, like, something happened to Mandalore. Like, it's already been a glassed planet, but now it seems like whatever is left has also been glassed. So it's like, what is happening? Why is the sword so important now that it seems like Mandalorian culture doesn't even exist? And what are they going to do about that going in? And I feel like that's probably going to be season 3. But it still makes me wonder, like, what is the point of Yoda's like significance in this story overall.
Grogu.
Yeah, you guys know. Grogu, Baby Yoda. Like, what is Grogu's purpose going forward? And is it going to be like a deal where we just get a whole nother show around Baby Yoda?
I don't really want that.
Or
Yeah,
like,
I don't want that either.
or do they like take us into the movies with Luke and him on like starting the training? Like, it just seems like it's such a weird
Yeah.
I love Luke Skywalker being in this. It was a really weird shock that I wasn't expecting. But it's such a big thing that, like, I don't know how it can possibly play into these. Like, I was expecting Cal Kestis, honestly. When I saw X-Wing, I didn't even think that, like, I should have said that. That's something I was actually thinking was going to happen. Like, it was going to be a blue lightsaber. Cal Kestis was going to be coming in because we know the actor is literally a look-alike. So when I saw the green lightsaber, I was like, holy crap, like, I don't know what this is really going to entail for our show.
It doesn't. They've had a good show direction so far, so I'm not going to doubt them.
Sure,
but it's just a weird, like you said, it's so big to bring something like Luke in, and then what's surrounding his story is so big to just like completely remove it from the show altogether.
Yeah.
Like, if they removed it from the show way before this, it wouldn't be as big of a deal.
Yeah. Okay. Crazy theory time, and I don't think it's true. But what if, like, whatever they did with him, and whatever has to do with Snoke, his presence being close to the temple is what brings the dark side to be surrounding that place? Like, his presence, like, he's already been in touch with whatever dark material, like he's the thing. Now, like, Palpatine's powerful and he can obviously just go across planets with his dark side, but it'd be just interesting to see if, like, he's the dark side carrier, the thing that, like, brings the darkness to the temple at the early stages of Luke's but that's the thing, it's so early. Kylo hasn't even been a part of it yet. Leia's his first Padawan during these days. We don't know. I guess now Grogu might have been a part of any of that, but from the comics that I've read so far, I've never seen his species during, like, the Kylo series where he strikes down all the Jedi that are around. So I'm literally clueless. I really don't know how to theory craft because it's such a...
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Questions from the previous episodes that weren't answered. Like,
I'm curious. What?
Like we were saying, like, we just wanted a name of his species or where they came from. We got a name for him, and we didn't get that. All we got was from this guy. I needed his blood. That's all we got. I needed his blood. For what?
Well,
for what?
I mean, I think
probably Snoke. That's what I think you guys are about to say.
It has to be because they triple. We already knew that he was a cloning doctor, but they triple, quadruple. Also, what happened?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Where did the doctor go?
Yeah,
I guess he maybe disappeared, didn't he?
Because he was in the Imperial thing, wasn't he?
Yeah, unless they just tied him up and left him on the ship, like on the Imperial.
We got left on a crazy cliffhanger.
And that's the thing too. Like, we have Moff Gideon now.
Yeah, he's a prisoner.
Like, was this his intention to be caught?
No, it clearly was not, because he was about to blow his own brains out.
That's true.
True.
He did not want to get caught. That was dark. That was dark, and he almost took out Grogu, too.
That was almost as bad as the, well, not almost as bad, but that reminded me of the Attack on Titan episode where that dude shot himself in the mouth. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't believe that.
Gideon's a serious guy.
Well, I mean, honestly, we're not surprised because that other officer that fought Bo-Katan killed himself too.
Yes, he did.
But it's, like, so weird. So, like, is Gideon just, like, a pawn?
Right!
Because a guy who's willing to kill himself obviously isn't trying to stay around for the long game of whatever comes after. I mean, which is, like...
They could be... Because, like, the First Order gets so, like... not delusional, but, like, the way they're portrayed in the sequels is that they're so, like... almost like brainwashed. Because the whole thing with like the troopers is that they're kidnapped at a young... Like the new stormtroopers are kidnapped at a young age and like basically forced into like the life of being a stormtrooper. So like maybe this is like the beginning. Like maybe a part of like Operation Cinder that they talk about in the last episode is in Battlefront 2. If you don't know about it, Google it. I'm not going to explain it. But like the beginning of the whole... That's the beginning of the rebuild of the Empire. Maybe when they all escape to the outer region or unknown regions of space, part of the rebuild is just to like hey, like, you're in or you're out, you're all in. Like, they indoctrinate, and, like, even up to, like, Moff Gideon level, like, you are, like, ours forever. So
it's just, like, weird because I don't see Thrawn as the type who would off himself. I don't really see, like, the old dude from Rise of Skywalker or what's his name, the redhead, the main guy from Hux. I don't see him as the guy who, like, I feel like those guys are all the ones who want to, like, stay for the longevity of what it's to become. So, like, when Moff Gideon does that kind of thing, I think, like, there has to be someone bigger than him that he doesn't want to disappoint, like. Yeah. And, like, has he already done what he came to do? Is Baby Yoda's usefulness, like, done, and now we can see what, like, whatever they did as a repercussion? And, like, the ideas that the show is playing with, the whole Snoke thing and the whole Luke thing, and especially the Snoke thing, I don't know how that's really going to attach to this show going into Season 3. Is it going to be something where it's just, like, Stranger Things Season 2, where they have that one-off episode, they introduce all these kids that Eleven hangs out with, they have nothing to do with the overall story, but it looks like it's potential advertisement for a spin-off.
Yeah.
Is all this plot really just going to be useless to the Mandalorian stuff? And when the Ahsoka story comes into play, the bigger ideas of Luke and baby Grogu, who now knows Ahsoka, are going to be involved with that. Because Ahsoka's story might be going the Ezra Bridger way because she's with Sabine, who is obviously part of the Rebels.
And she said she was looking for Thrawn.
So it's just... And it's weird, too, because Star Wars just did all the announcements. So it's like, is this them telling us that...
There's a secret announcement on the way? Or
sure.
I mean, honestly...
Or that we're going to have to go watch all these just like the MCU now, where it's like, you have to watch everything to have everything connected.
That's the one, and you know what's funny? You brought that up, and I know that you said you didn't like that, and I understood why you don't like that, because
great.
I guess I just don't care enough. I care about Marvel. I like Marvel a lot, but I don't want Star Wars things to just be advertisements for other Star Wars things.
Yeah, I love Star Wars. I love Marvel. My biggest criticism of Marvel: don't make your films, don't make your TV strictly an advertisement for the next thing that's going to be coming out. Let us enjoy the moment. Don't just do teases and nothing else but teases about what's to come in store, because I don't really think that's what Star Wars is about. Star Wars is just about the fun journeys that we get to have with characters. And despite me actually enjoying Marvel a lot of the time, I don't want it to be that.
Yeah.
Let this just be its own thing. So I also wanted to say that with Bo not taking the saber, a problem, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's now a threat.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed like...
I need that.
Well, she also seemed, like, defeated.
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, like, you know, without spoiling Clone Wars and Rebels for you, Adam, like, I feel like she was kind of a bad guy. Well, not kind of. She was a bad guy, and she's just trying to do good for her planet, but she's failed and lost over and over and over again.
You guys mentioned that
in
the previous episode.
You know, that, like, maybe she'll get to a point where she finally realizes, like, I'm not the leader that's gonna be the Mandalore and reclaim the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would like that. If they could make Din, that would be my hope and prediction for Season 3. If they make Din become, like, retaking Mandalore and saving the planet and becoming the leader of the Mandalorians... Yeah. I'll be really happy about it.
And maybe that's what Season 3 is really about. Like I was saying, like they focus on the Mandalorian stuff. Bo's story is coping with the fact that she's not going to be a leader. It could be going and rallying all the Mandalorians that are spread across the universe and trying to reclaim and rehabilitate the planet for its final time, and whatever remnants of the Empire are on the planet. Maybe we get a Mandalorian Empire final war that make the Empire finally retreat off to the unknown regions, later to be seen in The Force Awakens, you know?
Also, if Gideon's still alive, the Empire's part of the story's not over.
Yeah.
He's either going to break out or somebody's going to break him out. And they're going to either come... they might not come for him again. They might come for Din, for, like, the trouble that he's caused. The, you know, Empire, First Order.
I would say all those people who were in that room, too. Not just Din.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't... R2-D2. We got a little R2-D2 cameo.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I always loved R2.
Droids in Star Wars.
And he was commuting with Grogu.
Yeah.
Which is cute.
You think Grogu understands beeps and boops?
Oh, he fucking took his helmet off and showed his face to Grogu!
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, a whole lot has happened.
It's okay. So yeah, it is actually really cool to see that that Mando Din Djarin just doesn't really care. Like, he's slowly just not caring.
Yeah.
He's finding friends that he just knows, like, they don't really care about this creed I'm a part of. The creed that I'm part of is, like, dead for the most part.
Yeah.
Might as well just be human. That's what I said I wanted at the beginning of, like, the end of season 1. I was like, I just want, like, one of the seasons to be the point where we can just have him helmetless.
Thank you. Just enough to say it.
We love you, Oberyn. We
want
to see your face.
Yeah. You're an awesome dude.
Helmet's great, but anyone can wear a helmet, to be honest.
Did I send you that picture of him in the sound booth saying lines for this? And he didn't have a little Grogu. He had a little pillow. He was holding a little pillow to act like Grogu. It's like, I love you! Pedro, I freaking love you, man.
Yeah, Pedro. Pedro Pascal. What was your favorite moment in the episode?
You know, it's funny. As much as I know everyone, maybe not in this room, but everyone in the world is going to say Luke fighting those things. That was cool. But honestly, the heartfelt moment of, like, Grogu and Din at the end right there. I mean, just, like, even actually Luke being part of that and saying, like, he was like, he doesn't want to go with you. He's like, no, he's just looking for your acceptance of, like, you being okay with him going. Because it's almost like Grogu has now realized that, like, Grogu doesn't, like, not that Grogu doesn't care about Din, but Din cares about Grogu, like, just like a father. Like, a father's going to care more about their child than the child could ever understand.
Yeah.
I started tearing up. I didn't have tears fall down my face, but I absolutely teared up.
That was your favorite moment,
in
too?
that moment. No, I wouldn't say... I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
I think my favorite moment was the end credits, honestly.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I like seeing Jabba's palace.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. End credits. We got a new show coming with Boba Fett and Fennec Shan kicking booty.
Actually, I'll say for my favorite moment, I think it was the beginning of them sliding the Imperial transport through into the ship.
Yeah.
I thought them faking out, like, we're under attack. I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, now we can talk about Boba
Fett.
Boba!
You know, wait, actually, before we start, what's the name of his advisor again? What's he called?
Bib Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna, yeah, I always forget his name.
Jabba no bad.
Okay, also,
He's got big.
Yeah, Bib,
big boy.
Bib decided to become like the Hutts, and
he's like, I love Jabba, so I gotta eat like Jabba.
But, like, wasn't he...
How did he survive? He was on the Sarlacc ship.
He was on the barge, yeah, so
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, all the bounty hunters I liked apparently died on the barge. I was just looking up today, I was like, is Dengar still alive? And apparently he was on the barge. I'm pretty sure Bosk was on the barge. So at this point, if freaking Bib Fortuna survives, bring Bosk, bring Dengar back, come on.
So here's
Bib Fortuna.
Here's my thing. Do we, with the Boba Fett story spin-off, I mean, what did it say, coming December 2021?
2021.
Yeah. So here's the question. What is his storyline? And I'm going to say... he isn't necessarily going to be a bounty hunter or like, I don't know, I feel like it's not going to be a crime syndicate thing. I think it's going to be like, Tatooine's a dope place, I'm going to take it over and start a new, like, I run this place. I think so. Because it doesn't seem like he just wants to bounty hunt and do work. I mean, he's done that his whole life. He's like, let's have a new chapter of Boba doing something different, you know?
Well, I mean, maybe, but going to one of the heads of the crime syndicate's a really weird place to start.
That's what
I was going to say, though. What if the Book of Boba is, like, what he's been doing, what he's been up to?
Well, that's what it's going to be, like, going forward, though. Because we know what he's been up to since Empire.
Okay.
Since Empire, I mean, he took Han's body and he's been chilling with... I mean, you're talking about, like, after the Sarlacc pit?
Yeah.
I mean, I was just going to fill in the blank saying he's just been pretending to be an outside Tusken Raider kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wearing weird garbs and everything.
I mean, and we, who knows? We might get some backstory, like maybe, I don't know, but I feel like they even said like Tatooine is not that interesting now that like, there's not like all the like crime syndicates and all that like running the place.
But Will, what about the Jawas?
Fuck those bastards.
I mean, it could have to do with Fennec Shan, because she's been kind of a part of the story. I don't know if it's like an interest, like a romance, or an associate, but they are, like we were saying, Fennec Shan was an ex-Imperial that had a target on her head because I think she was going and killing Imperials nowadays. Yeah. So, and we know Boba Fett has worked for the Empire, but it doesn't necessarily mean he has to stay with them. So it could be like, I don't know, gathering...
Their redemption?
Yeah, it could be like a redemption story. I just don't know how big of a redemption it can be because, like, we all know that the First Order is going to be a thing. Like, it seems at this point everybody's just trying to clear out the Empire, so that being a part of Boba's story isn't anything extra special.
Yeah. A very unexpected, pleasant surprise to bring Boba Fett, like, into the story and, like, actually have him be relevant.
Yeah. I don't know if I should say that this is an off-camera or on-camera thing, but it's my last beef with the Luke's. Like, I don't know how people are going to take the Luke thing. Just for me, it's like... Okay.
This could be the last point of the conversation. We'll put this at the very end of the video.
Yeah, okay. Before we're done talking about Luke, my last bit about it is I just feel like bringing him in here now just felt a little bit lazy to me. Like, it felt like he was just kind of the ex machina, deus ex machina, what is it called? Like, just kind of the device used to get Baby Yoda out of the story, or, like, save the day. And I just don't feel like... The reason I say Cal Kestis could have worked better for the show is Cal Kestis isn't tied to anything. He's a completely loose end who we don't know his endpoint. We have an actor who's literally a TV actor who looks exactly like the person. And he's not so strong that it's like he has to be a part of this grander scheme or he's going to be a part of stopping the Empire, but he could have been a cool person to be a part of, like, make a trio out of Mando, Yoda, and him, where he can be the part who's not the lead of the story, but help with his wisdom, help teach Baby Grogu, and still be a cool side character that gets to be a part of the grander scheme of the Mandalorian stuff.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to, because he's not, like... Cal Kestis isn't, like, super important to Star Wars overall. No one's known him because he was just created last year. So it's not like his story is game-changing to Star Wars. So it's okay to have a Jedi take a back seat and still be a cool spectacle in a show about Mandalorians, I feel. So I just feel like the choice to go with Luke was just a bit odd. Like, I love Mark Hamill. I love Luke Skywalker. He's one of my favorite Jedis. I just feel like it's it's just weirdly misplaced in my mind.
Yeah, and it's a little like, I mean, I know that like Leia and Luke and all that know that the Empire wasn't like completely done after Return of the Jedi, but like it just feels weird, and I guess this is more so beef with like the way the new Star Wars is rolling. Like, you're telling me that Luke finds a baby Yoda, so like borderline one of a kind because Yoda is dead, and finds out that the Empire is trying to capture him, and they're trying to take his blood for something.
Yeah.
And there's no like thought process of like, we really need to dig into this. And
yeah.
I mean, maybe there is. Maybe it's something that's in a book that I haven't read, or comic books, or explained in some backstory. But like, we let the First Order ruin the galaxy again, and then a whole Sith army exists in the distance, and it all kind of seems to start with this little one right here.
And he doesn't know anything
and he doesn't do anything about it. Or doesn't know anything about it. Like, that's my only like problem with it going to Luke. Like you said, Cal Kestis is a loose end.
Yeah,
that easily would just be better. Like, take him, and Cal Kestis could go live in the middle of nowhere, make a new order of Jedi where they're just peaceful monks that don't do anything, and or just protects kids. I mean, who cares?
It just fits so much better. Like, everybody was saying Luke or Cal or Mace Windu, but Mace is dead. Don't bring him back. I'm sorry, don't bring him back. I love him. Keep him as the reason Anakin goes to the dark side. Luke's great. Luke's powerful. But his story's in the movies, and they're too big scale, and having Baby Yoda just makes it feel like it's weird, because And because Baby Yoda can talk, he can commune with other Force sensitives, so it's not like Baby Yoda can't say all the stuff that's been happening. And it's just weird that Luke might potentially know now stuff.
I mean, Luke literally communicated with him right there.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Like, it's okay if you guys disagree with us. Like we all love Star Wars. Anyone who's still making it to this point of the reaction, I want to know, like, by the maybe in the year from now we'll have a better understanding of why they went that route. I'm curious who made the call for Luke being in the finale. Like, I'm wondering if Dave was a part of the decision making. Like, I'm curious who was in charge of the decision making. If it was John, if it was Dave, if it was the Disney execs who were like, we have to have this big thing that people will be so excited about.
Here's my thing too that just doesn't really make sense with all of this. Like, you put Grogu in Luke's hands, and like that's a huge deal for like Star Wars community right now, because it's the only Star Wars shit going on right now.
Yeah,
there's nothing else major, and this is the most major like plot point. Like, it's not like we're getting like random clone story from Clone Wars that really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Jar Jar,
yeah,
it's so important.
But like, we're not getting some like dumb little story that doesn't matter. Like, this is clearly has like big implications for Star Wars as a whole, and we're just gonna like loosely throw in this. All of these TV shows and movies have just been announced. None of these look like they have anything to do with Luke.
Yeah.
So what like, to me, like, what's the point of doing this right now? You know what I mean? What's the point of giving Grogu to Luke? Are we just like is this? And I really don't think that they're going to be lazy writers, so don't get mad at me, people who are watching this video, when I say this. But like, it feels like a lazy way of just being. Oh, you said it right. It feels like a lazy way to just be like, bye. See you, Grogu, out of the story, because we don't really know what to do with you right now. Maybe in 5 years we'll revisit you with a movie. You know?
Like I want to be here. Like, I want to be optimistic about it, but because of the deep fake decision to do his face, it just makes me feel like we're not going to be seeing a lot of Luke. So I'm like, why bring him on? Right. If they're not just going to find a new actor, just play him that we can consistently have around. Like Sebastian, like everybody's saying Sebastian Stan for the longest time. Even if they couldn't get him, there's other people that I'm sure look like Luke that could do the role.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to get an exact replica. The dude that got to play Solo doesn't look like Han at all.
And I freaking love him.
And he did a great job. Perfect.
Like, if you're a good actor, you can sell it. And like, that's not the issue for fans. People can have suspense disbelief. It's how we've been able to accept Matt Lantner, who sounds nothing like Hayden Christensen, who people might argue is the better Anakin. But like, it's things like that. It's like, we don't care about that. But when you do the deep fake, it's a little scary, because like, I feel like it's saying, we're not going to really be seeing him. This was just a little thing we're going to use our budget for, to just get him rid, make the fans happy, and call it a done day.
Yeah, if you picked an actor to do it, even if the actor didn't say much, honestly, you really could have just, if you wanted to get someone that like the dude who voices like Luke in like the games recently, like he voiced Luke in Fallen Order, and
so good.
And I think his name's
I don't know who it is, but
it's Matthew Mercer. That's his name. He's a voice actor. Yeah, he voices Luke in Battlefront. Yeah,
that's Captain Levi.
Really? In English?
Yeah.
You could even get a actor to body Luke that looks like Luke, and just get Matthew Mercer, or get Mark.
Do what they did with Maul.
Yeah, do what they did with Maul.
Literally do what they do with Maul.
It literally, granted it was a hologram. We didn't get to see his full body and how it would work in a full scene, but you only had him on screen for like 3 minutes of talking time. It was like 60 seconds of talking time. They easily could have done something that wasn't a deep fake.
I wonder how much a deep fake costs, because I've seen that there's those YouTubers who always do like effects, and they always
Tom Cruise one.
And honestly, those deep fakes were better.
They're pretty good. Yeah,
those deep fakes were better than this.
Yeah.
And now we have seen, won't spoil who, because Adam hasn't seen Rogue One, but there's a specific character who's a really good deepfake. Probably the best deepfake I've seen ever since movies have come out. And like, it's like mesmerizing. And it had to have cost a lot of money. So like, they can't go that route for a TV show. They really can't if they want it to be a consistent thing. Money. And like, I guess I'm upset because I'm confused, because I just don't know how Luke could possibly be super important to this story unless they just literally just took off Baby Yoda entirely from the show. Yeah. It's just really weird. But I still love The Mandalorian, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited to go forward, because I'm super excited to see how they're going to answer this stuff. Yeah. I am.
It's like, it's as much as we're being critical of it, it's good, because we're going to tune like doesn't change my thoughts on the show. It just, like, we're going to tune in next season, and if it turns out they make it turn out, like, they turn the story or, you know, connect plot in a certain way and it works,
Then we'll eat our words.
we'll love it, you know?
I mean, criticism is a great form of love, in my opinion. We're sharing it because we do love Star Wars. We want it to be perfect. And we don't know your opinions on it. You might have loved it. You might have hated it. You might feel indifferent. I'm sure most of us at this point in the video love Star Wars, and we just want to see our universe succeed. So,
And we still enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
Guys, if you stuck around this long in the video, we really love and appreciate you. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, all the good stuff. And guess what? Stay tuned. We still got Attack on Titan dropping. We are reacting to Vikings when it comes out, the final part 2 of the last season. WandaVision comes out in January. That'll be coming up. And we have more Star Wars news and reactions coming soon. So we appreciate you guys. We love you. And stay tuned for more. Guess what? We're going to punch it. Bah!